Hey everyone! If you are thinking about visiting Yazd, you are in for a treat. This city is full of cool places, amazing food, and some seriously beautiful spots. From ancient mosques to hidden cafes, Yazd has a lot to offer. In this video, I will show you some of the best places to check out when you are here. So grab a cup of coffee, relax, and let's take a little tour of Yazd together. One of the most peaceful and unique spots in Yazd is the Zoroastrian Monastery. It's a quiet place with a lot of history. Zoroastrians is one of the oldest religions in the world, and you can really feel the calm spiritual vibe here. The monastery itself is set in a beautiful simple courtyard with old rustic walls. You can also see the Zoroastrians' fire temple where they keep the eternal flame. It's such a serene place, and walking around you get a real sense of ancient culture that has been in Yazd for centuries. Alright, if you're a foodie, you cannot leave Yazd without trying Qorme Nimro at Panah Handa restaurant. This place is famous for serving up one of the most delicious versions of this dish you will ever try. Qorme Nimro is a local specialty made with lamb, herbs, and dried lemons. It's rich, tangy, and just packed with flavor. The restaurant itself has a cozy, traditional feel, and the staff are super friendly. You will love the atmosphere as much as the food. Plus, Yazd's cuisine is such a big part of its culture, and this dish is definitely a highlight. Trust me, you won't regret it. Next, you have gotta check out Amir Chakhmaq Square. It's one of the most iconic places in Yazd, and for good reason. The square is surrounded by amazing architecture with the giant beautiful archway and the intricate brickwork of the building. You will notice the fountains in the center, and the whole vibe here is just so peaceful. Another place you can't miss in Yazd is the Grand Mosque. It's not just one of the oldest mosques in Iran, but it's also absolutely stunning. The architecture is incredible. The blue tile work is so intricate, and the minarets are towering above the city. What I love about it is how peaceful it feels, even though it's in the middle of the city. You will see beautiful courtyards, arches, and amazing mosaics everywhere. The best part is the feeling of history that surrounds you. Standing there, you get a real sense of importance of Yazd throughout the ages. Whether you are religious or not, it's a must-see. Yazd has some of the most incredible old houses you will ever see. Many of them still have their original structures with wind towers designed to cool the houses during the hot summers. But the best part is going up to the rooftop. From up there, you get this amazing panoramic view of the whole city. You can see the ancient structures, the narrow alleys, and even the desert stretching out in the distance. It feels like you are looking at a piece of history, and the view is especially magical at sunset. If you like photography or just want a peaceful spot to relax, the rooftops in Yazd are the perfect place for you. You have to spend some time in Yazd's traditional bazaar. It's a maze of narrow alleys filled with shops selling everything from handmade rugs to spices, jewelry, and souvenirs. It's not just about shopping though. The whole experience is about soaking in the atmosphere. The smells, the sounds, and the architecture all make it feel like you have stepped back in time. The bazaar is built in the traditional Persian style with high ceilings and wind towers to keep it cool in the summer. It's also a great place to grab some local snacks or just enjoy the hustle and bustle of everyday life in Yazd. One of the coolest things in Yazd are the underground cellars, which you might not expect in a desert city. These cellars were built to keep things cool, and now some of them have been turned into cozy cafes. It's like stepping into a whole new world. The atmosphere down there is super chill, with cool stone walls and low lighting, perfect for escaping the heat. Daet Garden is such a beautiful and relaxing spot. It's a super old Persian garden, and what makes it famous is the wind catcher. It's the tallest one in the world. The garden is full of tall trees and these cool water channels that make it feel refreshing, especially in the heat. The main building is so pretty, with colorful stained glass that looks amazing when the sunlight hits in. It's just one of those places where you can wander around, chill, and feel like you have stepped into history. Another cool spot in Yazd is the Museum of Light and Illumination. It's a bit off the beaten path, but totally worth a visit. The museum is all about light, from the natural sunlight that floats through Yazd's unique architecture to the way light has been used in Persian art and design. The exhibits are really creative and show how light has been such an important part of life in this desert city. The building itself is also super interesting, with intricate designs and colors that reflect the traditional style of Yazd. If you're into art or just want to see something a little different, this is a hidden gem.